Hello everybody and welcome back to Nancy Drew Danger on Deception Island. My name is Azzy and I will be your Let's Player for today. So what I want you to do is kick back, relax, turn off those lights, turn up that volume, and let's get started. So, okay, we're fine, totally fine. I'm only dying over here. Alright, so we collected all the clams last episode and now we gotta turn them in order to get the gift that Hilda Swanson something. Ooh, that person.
Hi, Nancy. Oh, good, you got the clams. Let me take those from you. I'll take that clam tube off your hands, too.
Oh, thank you.
You'll never guess what happened. While I was home getting that necklace for you, somebody broke in here. The sheriff just left.
Was anything stolen? How about that necklace? Was that necklace stolen? Because that's really all I give a shit about.
What's weird is I'm not only missing food, like bread and eggs and stuff like that, but it looks like they also stole a bunch of tools and some boat parts.
Boat parts?
Boat parts. Go figure. What's more, both doors were locked when I got here, and none of the windows were broken. It's like a ghost did it.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Would it be okay if I looked around?
If you want to play detective, please, be my guest. If you have any questions, just holler.
Oh, I will. I will look around. I will figure this out for you, darling.
What is this card thing?
Good question. Aunt Ira said it and the others like it have been on the walls in here since the place was built.
Is that it? You're not gonna tell me what... Okay. I'd like to know what the answer to those are. We have this one over here, so there's at least 2 of these. That one's empty, that one has nothing. We do have sea monsters of the North Atlantic. Okay. Not really. Could they be the same creature? Wanted, dead or alive, none of these sea monsters have ever been captured, let alone photographed or videotaped to the satisfaction of skeptics. Occasionally, however, carcasses that fit their description wash ashore or are inadvertently hauled up in fishing nets. But more often than not, after tissue analysis are performed, these dead creatures turn out to be basking sharks. Okay, well, thank you. Not sure if that really helps. Want me to look around, but there's like nothing. Hey. Just as I was saying, there was nothing.
Across all 3 screens.
Oh, fantastic! I love these games. Give me something. Okay, so my memory is kind of shot. So I may not be that good at these. Because I don't even remember, so... Is it bread? I was like here. About fucking time we're done. Jesus Christ, this was a pain in the ass.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
Ella, what kind of word is that?
Alright, Elif. It's not really that beautiful, but whatever.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
It's been fun talking to you.
Yeah, hasn't it, though?
Alright, I think we have all of the pieces that we need. I'm wondering if maybe we should try and get a royal flush. Let's try that on one of the little things. Because maybe it's a royal flush that we need.
I made a royal flush.
Perfect. That was easy enough. Not really sure. Okay, so I'm gonna try that on the other ones, and then maybe after you do all of them, there's something. So we need to make another royal flush over on here. Possibly. Maybe. So we have, looks like hearts is gonna be it. Oops, did not want to do that. What about clubs? Do we have clubs?
I made a royal
There we go. One more. There's a queen diamond, there's a jack diamond. Fucking hell. Yeah, you're paying in more your loss.
I made a
There we
royal
go.
flush.
Diamonds. I bet you there's one more.
Nothing behind this one.
We're missing one. We're missing one. I know we are. Alright, so we have... Can I go back here? I can. And I wonder if it's back here.
That's strange.
Salt turned over? Yeah, that is strange. Somebody. Here we go. Alright. I don't think we have... Did we do clubs? Or spades? Hold on. We're gonna do hearts, maybe. Alright. Ooh.
What was that?
I don't know, Nancy, but we did something. We did something. No idea what we did. Ooh, they kind of made a mess in here, huh? They totally just ransacked the place. Boat tools and parts.
Looks like you do a lot of shopping at Save King.
I do all my shopping at Save
Well then. I won't let our lighthouse become a dark house. Nicholas Harbor owns its life to the lighthouse that stands beside the channel. The men and women who built this in 1866 realized the lighthouse would not only warn sailors of the rocky shores, but it would also advertise their little town's existence. This was Hilda Swinson. She was the mayor. The same Hilda as before, I guess. So I don't know what that little thing did. I sound like Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
All right.
How's
Well, it was
going?
great talking to
It's
you.
been fun talking to you.
Yeah, hasn't it though?
All right. Well, I don't know, but we will come back. We will right now. We need to go. I think we have everybody's. Right. Let me look at what we have. Ask Hilda. Ask AJ. AJ. Yeah. There was only 3, which is one bum, Trin, and Aleph. I don't know what order to send those to. I know.
What's up?
Alright, I found this piece of wood.
I found this piece of wood on the beach. There's something strange about it.
What do you mean? Let's see it. Ouch, those splinters are sharp. That is odd. It looks like it's been in the water a long time, but if
Yes,
that
it
were the
does.
case, those edges would be dull. That looks like it broke off of something just recently.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Any idea where it came from?
Could be off a cargo ship, I guess. But you know who you should ask? Casey Porterfield. He works at the Maritime Library in Port
I'm gonna
Townsend.
write this
You
down.
should give him a call. His number's 360-555-3095. He loves checking out stuff like this.
Just in case it doesn't save the number.
See you in a bit.
Enjoy.
Because I know some of the games don't save the number, but they've learned to finally save the number. Alright, so there's a couple of things we need to do. First off, the letters.
Maybe I can use my handy-dandy anagram buster to figure out what those strange words on Hilda's gifts mean.
Right, so it's an anagram. And so the anagram is what we have to... Okay. She just types it in for me. I wanted to type it in, Nancy. Oh, I have to manually assemble this shit? Is it one word? Where? Where do I assemble? Oh, I just do it like this. Okay. Alright guys, what do you think is the word we're looking for? Rope. No, I think we'll come back to this. I'm gonna do that phone call real quick, and while we're doing the phone call, I can look at the notes on those letters myself and try and figure something out. Alright, since it's, it's not gonna do it for us. Casey Porterfield, what do you have for us, darling?
Maritime Library, this is
Oh my
Casey.
god, this
Hi,
dude's
my
voice.
name is Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone suggested I give you a call.
Katie who?
Katie Firestone?
Never heard of her.
Oh.
I know a marine biologist named Katie Firestone.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes, that's her. I'm staying with her here in Snake Horse Harbor.
Oh, well then what can I do for you?
Well, she said you might be able to identify the ship that the piece of plywood I found on the beach came from.
She said you might be able to
Oh,
help me
long-winded
identify
question.
the ship that this piece of plywood I found on the beach came from.
How do you know it came from a ship?
Because it says SS on it. The rest of the name is missing.
Doesn't mean anything. Now if it said SS, which stands for steamship, that'd be different.
This guy is a hoot.
Actually, that is what it says.
Oh, well then it came from a ship. Or should I say shipwreck? What kind of wood is it?
I have no idea what kind of wood it is.
I don't know. Old?
Sorry, for a second there, I thought
Yeah,
you
I
said
know. That was
old.
retarded.
Actually,
But I have no idea what it is.
That is what I said.
You're about as much use as a beanie in a hurricane. Look, if you want me to tell you what shipwreck that wood came from, you're gonna have to tell me what kind of wood it is.
But I have no idea.
Well, you just get yourself a book on wood and figure it out. Maybe Katie has one. Soon as you do, call me back. I love checking out stuff like this.
Alright then, well that's what I'll do. We gotta check out this piece of wood here.
What's up?
See you in a bit.
Be careful out there.
You know, I thought maybe you'd tell me that you have a book on wood, but I'm just gonna go and look, I guess. Arboreal.
Oh, I don't know if this book is for me, but maybe if I give Dr. Credovicio a call, she
Alright.
can help me out.
So 715-555-9663 in case I have to do that. Go back. We're gonna call some people again. Wait, what was her name? That one.
This is Dr. Predoviciu.
Ooh.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I don't have time to send it to you. Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
Certainly. Just hold it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course. I usually don't do this over the phone, but I'll give it a try. You will, however, need to take a look at your sample under a microscope.
Oops, I better go do that. I'll call you right back.
Alright, so now I gotta figure out how to look at this shit under a microscope.
One slice of wood. One glass slide. There. This is gonna look so cool under the microscope.
Hopefully I don't fuck this up.
Let's have a look.
Alright, so we gotta remember it's got these little black dots. It's lines that are horizontal. White in the middle. There's some grouped together. They're like the same size circles. Alright, let's give this lady a call.
Irina Predoviciu speaking.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. I've got the sample all ready.
All right, we'll get started. Where did you find this wood?
It's a piece of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
I would say brown.
Brownish.
Brown or brown reddish?
Let's go with brown reddish.
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
I would say many. Because a couple would just be two, but I would say many.
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same
They're
size?
definitely all the same size.
They're all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
I wouldn't call them tiny. I mean, under the microscope, they're not tiny. Like, when you look at the microscope compared to the other parts of the wood, it's not tiny. Gonna go with sizable.
No, they're pretty sizable.
Then you've got a tropical hardwood. I was assuming the sample was a North American wood. All right. Are there any distinguishable horizontal lines on the
Yes.
sample?
Yes, there are horizontal lines.
If this wood is used for crating, then it's probably Luan. It's fairly common in plywood, but it's a rainforest timber, so it's declining in popularity.
Luan.
Luan. All right. Thanks for your help.
I don't know if this
Glad
is
to
right.
have been of service.
Let's go back. Yeah, it's like a brown reddish. There are many holes. They're horizontal lines. The dots are pretty sizable compared to the other parts of the sample. I mean, they're like, some of them are larger than the width. Or they're pretty much larger than the width of the horizontal lines. Alright, so let's call this other guy. Let's see if we got the thing right.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I called before about the driftwood.
Never heard of you. Now, if you'd have said Nancy Drew...
Yes, that's me, Nancy Drew, Katie Firestone's friend.
So what kind of wood are we talking about here,
Let's
Nancy?
go with the one.
Well, if that driftwood did come from a cargo container that's part of a shipwreck, there's a good chance I can figure out which one. Call me back in an hour or so.
You can identify a ship by what its cargo containers are made out of?
Ever since the hobo spider got into the U.S. by laying eggs in the wood crating of ships coming from Europe, the feds have made sure that cargo ships keep real careful records. Of course, I'll be taking things like tides, currents, weather conditions, proximity to Snake Horse Harbor. I'll be taking all those factors into consideration too.
I really appreciate your doing this for me, Casey.
And well, you should.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, put a like on this video, comment below if you have any suggestions, any tips, any future games you'd like me to play, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And I will see you all on the flip side. Bye.